Hi, angels and guides. We're going to do no contact right now. So the no contact collective, think you already got a decision. You already have one card, Ace of Wands. First spot is the Ace of Wands, which means it starts by attraction. Ace of Wands is also like dreaming up something big. It's a spark. So we'll put that there before we understand it fully. No contact, please. A full no contact reading. High Priestess, Pisces. So this is Bewitched. As you guys know, the B and the J stand for something very spiritual in tarot. I will put it down below if you guys never knew the meaning of the B and J in High Priestess cards, in carding. And it says here that someone is thinking about something that you told them. You said something in the past. It's now like, it's almost giving me like a light bulb, like it's sparked in their mind is true. Libra already said it. No contact. And we're going to get a card for several signs, and this is a bonus. We have Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands, which is in everybody's readings right now, if you're watching hourly. Seven of Wands is not my overall. I would say it's more the Nine of Pentacles, because somebody is viewing you in this card. They feel like you're very self-sufficient. You're working hard on what you need to. And it could be going to something better, actually. Your Nine of Pentacles could be going to, it's a pre-Empress card, so it's going back to the Empress, essentially, in a couple days. I think you're the one that's guarded. You don't know what to expect. You're not sure if they're going to say something as well in the coming days that's going to sway you. And I feel like you're keeping your guard up. What happened there? And what's the explanation for no contact? So you said something right here. These are my you said something and it clicked. And no contact. Five of Wands, a fight. Unfortunately, I think it's true. I think for many of you, it's probably 48% true for our whole collective. And there was an argument here. What was the fight mainly about? What was the fight mainly? The sun was slicking. It could have been that, like Libra maybe wanted to be single. Maybe you found out you work better, Eight of Cups. I think somebody was seldomly like walking off, like going off either to another person or another thing, or they felt it was greater than the situation between you two. No contact, please. Current cards for the Nine of Pentacles. Let's go to clarify that. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles with Mary Joanna. She's actually surrounded by Mary Jane. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but look at the leaf plants in the background. That's the nine. Yep, it's Pentacles. Okay, Chariot. This person is still wanting to travel, or they have plans to go ahead and do so. They are going to do it without you even, I think, approving. Okay, so that's their plans. Chariot, Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Still very, very attracted to you. The Queen of Wands, if you guys notice in this picture, it's the opposite of traditional. It's in ice, whereas the other one is fully in the sun. So they could feel like you're as cold as ice right now. They could feel like that is the feeling, because she's depicted almost the opposite in the photo. And then you have the Page of Wands. Some news is coming. I think in the next 24 hours, it'll be a full scope picture. Or some of you are like destined to hear from them, because that's communication. Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, or Nine of Swords, excuse me. It's the Swords card with the blinds. Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces. Ace of Wands is like all the fire signs, all of them. Leo, Aries, Sag. And I'm losing my voice because it was karaoke Saturday today. So I like lost a lot of it. If you guys notice, it's like going back to puberty. Two of Cups. Wanting a relationship with you. This person doesn't want to be rejected in the here and now. They want to wait to see if you're going to say even something lighter, but they know, and that's why she's depicted as cold, because they think you're going to raise your sword, even if it's the wand. In fact, maybe it's better because you're raising your wand for like a type of conviction. It's like lead with fire. That could be bothering them. Or they're traveling to you in the next 3 weeks. This person is coming to you as opposed to you traveling, is what I see. Because I would kind of feel if you're traveling. I would know that with surrounding cards. It seems here like you're going with your intuition because you guessed that they're coming. High Priestess. Let's go for the Two of Cups. That's the Two of Cups, and it's Dexter and his sister in Miami, in Miami, Florida. Okay, what is the Two of Cups in the here and now? Queen of lots of, they're in their feelings. They're in their feelings. Okay, I don't know if that means like they recently got in their feelings, and things have been panning out that you're too alone. You're too alone for their liking. This person would like to swoop you up. If they haven't texted you, a lot of you are going to get something said if they don't watch tarot. Because I feel like if they watch the tarot world, then they kind of know how steps work. They know what readers are going to say. I think this person, if you kind of keep like, they're going to come in with that emotion. So don't talk about it a lot too, as a cautionary tale. Likely outcome of no communication. In the past, two of you could have worked together because Dexter and his sister worked together in the Florida show in Dexter. And that's his sister being lieutenant. Okay, strength card. They believe that you're holding down the fort and you're keeping a solid face. That's what this person thinks, is you keep a solid face. It's almost like Lady Gaga's Poker Face, the song. Poker face. They feel like you are doing that, and they're definitely sitting in their feelings about you keeping your face held there, because the strength card talks about like dependability. Like you can go to this person, they are notable. That's a good word for strength. Notable, strong, and even physical strengths, but they're in their feelings. Can they break through that? Let's just ask that. Can they break? A lot. That was a lot. The Fool, Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries person, or a three of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn. Generally, you can take all the earth signs. Three of Pentacles. They're hoping that you give the ease to work with them, because I think in the past, the stem card is the fight. Is the Five of Wands that you saw here. So they're hoping that you're going to give a leg up with the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles, besides collaboration, because I don't always want to say that, it's a card of moving into a partnership at its base point. Because after you're undecided in the Two of Pentacles, sorry for that, Three of Pentacles means you're going to go into the partnership and be sure. That's why the Three of Pentacles follows the Two. Because there's a period of deciding. The Fool. That's you. You're in Aries energy. And if you guys watch the El Garaje reading, the garage, I said there that you're acting like a fire sign. You're doing the actions like a Leo would. You're doing the actions like a Sagittarius would, or like an Aries. And it says in this reading, you have finances and you're okay to go alone even after the fight or disagreement, because this person doesn't understand your willingness to, it's something about your will. It's like you can do it without this person's permission. I think that's what I'm getting, but we'll check it in a little bit. Likely actions is the Three of Pentacles. What else besides the news? Thank you. You have three cards. King of Wands in the June reading. So the King of Wands is somebody who does take action. They're very determined. Their first priority is to at least put something out there, because it is a Wands card, number one. Number two, Wands people are action takers. Even the Eight of Wands, when someone sends a message, it's an action. So you will hear from them. I even feel like that's Donald J. Trump. It's actually Donald Trump from The Apprentice. From The Apprentice. And then, I'm sorry. I didn't, that's too much. Five of Swords, because they're in pain. And the Empress. I think the reason why you keep getting a lot of these like coming back to you, a lot of you that were in no contact, is because this person has yet to send the preliminary text. It could even be a new person, no contact. They haven't sent it yet to the Empress. They haven't sent a yes to the Empress. Okay, King of Cups. And that is Tom Selleck from Magnum P.I. with the big chunky legs, which I like. Okay. Cheeky, are you? Aren't you a bit cheeky there? You said that I had chunky legs, did ya? Tom Selleck actually owns part of our mall here. One day I was leaving the mall. I had returned something and I saw Selleck Enterprises on the back of a door. And I know he went into real estate early in his career after acting. So Tom Selleck owns part of our mall. Okay. That's really neat how it ties to the cards too. I find those as synchronicities as well. The little things. Some of these cards might relate to you. Like some of you actually watch these shows. Some of you got into them. Okay. Likely action, 5 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. I don't know. I keep getting the Knight of Swords, but other people aren't. And I find that extremely strange because I used to read completely in tandem with collective readers. I used to have the same cards. I don't know if there's a switch up or I'm reading for particular Libras now. Knight of Swords is like coming and impulsive. Some of you are going to get a visit. That's how it looks when it's impulsive. It's like it's a coming over to your house, or there's a message impulsively sent, or it's an email. And they can't justify it because there would have been a better way for contact otherwise if you hadn't blocked or something like that. So I could see how that's difficult, and I could see how the Libra would have to unwind that communication. But some of you too with a new person, I think you're gonna like enjoy this also, this banter. Not all of you are gonna not like it. Some of you are gonna want to talk to them. 3 of Cups. Oh, okay. 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, and the Page. And the Page of Pentacles is a small offer. You guys saw that one. Sherlock Holmes. So this show is from, it was on Fox. It was a long-running show too. Yeah, I forgot it, but it was on Fox, and it was about starting a record label, and it was kind of juicy. And I did find out it was from the Fox TV show. Okay, Channel 11 for me. And then the 3 of Cups. Yes, Jennifer Garner's show. Okay, because you could notice the orange wig. Reuniting an offer, and then it turns. It's like fate collides both of you. And our readings are repeat. That's a lot of no contact. That's a lot of long distance. Even as this person's like traveling, they're going to expect a 3 of Cups, or this person believes that they can maybe dip in and find out what your 3 of Cups is about. Because if you're meeting with a new person, if some of you are like no contact with a new person, the rounded out cards are still these two. It is still the same conclusion. You just have to read it a tad bit differently. The Wheel of Fortune is going to say you're going to have destiny. If there's another collision with you and this person, it's up to happen. But the 3 of Cups feels really like specific for me tonight. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck with Gemini. And Gemini is a really beautiful energy because it's about picking and having choice and duality. Having two sides of your personality, sometimes they both work out. Little population of you. Okay, because this is where I feel like I gotta really split it up. Some of you are going to run into a person you haven't seen in a while. And it will bring up whatever you last had felt about them. Final answer. Because the Empress is looking good right now. There's a lot of physical things that you're doing that are awesome. And they are amazing. And this might be the best time for catch up. Okay, with that person. And the past person doesn't always have to be bad. It could be your last most recent person. Not the one you started watching tarot for, or what your timeline started on with your awakening. This could actually be a person you met during. The Sun, the Magician, the Star. So that was in our morning with a different tarot deck. The Wheel of Fortune also was a starting card, and the Star was there. I see a lot. Even my own intuition is saying regret, because the Empress is a big card. She's a valuable card. It tells you that somebody is doing well. And then from the Star, it's saying that this is what they're seeing when they want to turn it. And this is like, look at the battle wounds in the Wheel of Fortune. this person is a little bit messed up over you, if not a lot of it, because look at the body's like split in the Saving Private Ryan card. So I think they have split feelings on what they think about a reunion. And there's a lot of threes, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. So it could be a happy occasion. What I feel mostly for this reading is that it can be good for 2 of you to smile and also have a reunion, because you never know what those feelings can bring out. You just don't. It can be a big surprise. 10 of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the 2 of Swords. I felt like I saw the 7 of Pentacles, because that would have told me they were like sure about reinvesting, or the new person wants to invest in you. But we're even getting better. We have the 10. It goes 3 steps even higher. So Empress, 10 of Pentacles, Justice. You could definitely be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, an isolated Taurus here, and fire signs. And then the 10 of Pentacles actually makes it Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. So more earth. Earth, Hierophant's earth, 5 of Wands is fire. There could be a lot of people competing for you now. Excuse me. Show me the Hierophant and the Empress. What does that feel like, and who is that? The person who's healing the most. Okay, and it could even be the Libra, with a scene here from a beautiful shipwreck. It's almost giving me Ariel vibes. It's on a very old school ship. It's almost Little Mermaid. Like that era. You've healed a lot of things. Maybe you both have, actually. So what I see in no contact is they want to refute the fight. They want to make sure the fight was sound, and that maybe this person thinks you're right about it. They've had a second or third thought. 5 of Wands. Show me the 5 of Wands only. Isolate the 4 of Cups. This is such a clean read. This I think out of everything I've done, Monday was clear cut too. That was a clean reading. The 4 of Cups says that they have a missed opportunity feelings. And that's why in the beginning you had the Ace of Wands, because they're still attracted. And they remembered something that you told them. Okay? It's something that's sound, because now it's creating justice in your life, and it's almost tipping the scales to be fair for you. While this person ruminates and goes, okay, what happened there? Because now it's checking out even in my life. Those facts have come true. So Libra was right all along. And justice is here with your 10 of Pentacles. So think about that. Because I think overall with no contact, you can't deny this kind of truth. Especially with the feelings coming out as sadness and regret and apathy. And like even a little bit of boredom, like no plans. This person is stuck. They can't move forward unless like you were to give them that peel of approval that it's okay. And that's what we just have in the hour. I'm going to clarify the 4 and Hierophant. The 4 of Cups, I'm surprised I didn't see the 5 of Cups. I'm very, very surprised about that. 4 of Cups and the Hierophant. How does that look if it turns out to be an action? And this is if they take free will, the world. It can mean one of 2 things. The ending feels just as fair for them, or they're accepting it now. Okay, because everybody's getting the world. Another thing is, and if you look, it's a couch, but it feels very lonely. Just the isolated couch. It's in an orange. Also, it's in an orange color. It's one of 2 things. It's either they're good with the ending and they'd like to close it with a good thought, or you ended it and it almost seems here like you have a better Hierophant figure. You know this person exists, and you know that they can come to you too. Okay. 5 of Cups. Okay. Not that I'm excited that they're in regret, but definitely. And I am going to take a pause. I don't know if I can return because I could feel that my voice is leaving me, Libras. As you could tell, it's on the very tip top of like, I can't even use it anymore. It's going in and out. So share with me, make your notes. Let me know if this happened recently or if it was a long time ago, or if this talks about the most recent ex or person, because we were looking for this card and it popped out in the subconscious level at the bottom of the deck. So that's pretty cool. I'll see you guys. I'm going to go rest this because I won't have a voice tomorrow, and I can't come back tomorrow and do readings if I don't have a voice. So I will see you. If I can come back later tonight, I will. But this was my parting gift to you. This was No Contact for May 24th.